All right, so this special video comes from a request, right? So I received this comment. The person stated, I honestly have no clue how to make training mode work. I don't know how to record the opponent doing stuff so I can practice it. Mine might as well be Chinese. He doesn't use comments. It'd be like that. I said, what part do you want to learn more? I don't mind making a video about it. He said, how do you record other players doing whatever you want them to do so you can practice against whatever you lost to in rank? For some reason, it's not intuitive to me. I've always been able to get the preset options like DI, anti-air training, right? We'll cover what he means in that. I said, yes, I can definitely make a video about that, but it'll take a few days to come out due to a backlog of other topics. Hopefully you enjoy my other content during the wait, right? So by the time you see this video, this is recorded on the 28th. You might not see this video till like September 2nd-ish because there's a backlog of me reviewing some other gameplay. He said, you don't have to do that at all, but thank you. And yes, I watched all your stuff. Street Fighter 6 is my first fighting game. I was stuck in silver forever, followed a lot of your advice, and now my Rashid is close to gold 5. And I said, well, now you will know how to train so you can hit plat, right? Because you should always look, to improve yourself. So what he is talking about is when you go to this one, simple training settings. He said, I know how to use this, right? Which these are very good tools. Anti-air practice. What this does is when you boot it up, it's going to have Ryu like jumping. Ryu's going to jump. And then I'm already bad at DPs, but Ryu's going to jump and then you're going to DP him. Same with like DI defensive practice. He's going to DI. And then you're going to DI back. Super good, right? Super good tool. However, the one thing that... Let me make it back to Luke real quick. The one thing that he wanted to learn... Oh, don't have my color on, please. The one thing he wanted to learn was like more recording. So this video is focused solely on recording. And I need you guys to understand why you're watching this video. One, please hit that comment. Or please hit that subscribe button, like button, comment down below. And then comment anything you want to learn within Street Fighter 6. And if I feel like I can give you adequate knowledge, then I'll make a video about it, right? I'm not going to give you fake knowledge. So today we're just going to be talking about the recording settings, right, for this individual. So if you want to know more about reversal, what the hell all this stuff means, what this stuff means, right, then please ask away. But mostly we're going to go over the recording settings, right? So first things first, you're going to press start. You're going to go over to the recording settings tab. Now, when I make these instructions, I'm not going to try to make it sound like I'm talking to like a little kid because I don't want to degrade anybody who's like actually, trying to learn this, right? Because I've been playing fighting games my whole life, so I understand all this. Every fighting game, the first thing I do is learn the training mode, right? But you're going to go over the recording settings, and then you're going to see 8 slots of the recording settings. And what this is that you can record up to 8 different actions. Either be individual actions or maybe certain actions that you want to train against. And I'll show some examples of everything. So first things first is you're going to go over to recording settings. You're going to click the replay. So if I clear this, the replay setting or the replay tab is going to have nothing, right? There's nothing in the replay tab because we have yet to record. So when you swap over, as you see, you can press left stick or, right trigger, left trigger. Or just, left and right on your arcade stick. I'm using a hitbox, right? So I'll try to, whenever I say stuff, I'll try to use notification. I'll try to be like, press Y, triangle, or medium punch, depending on where it's at on my hitbox, right? So you're going to go over to recording stage. You're going to click, you're going to select this, slot 1. And the moment you press slot 1, as you see, it says slot 1 recording. So Luke's not doing anything. So this is the part that gets tricky because as soon as you press A, or, light kick, or X, you got to immediately start doing stuff. So now I'm going to have Luke do the gritty over here. Then when you press start again, that ends the recording, right? It ends it right where you are. There is no stop recording, stop, or stop, right? It starts when you press A, immediately takes you back into the game, and then it stops when you press start. So now that we have Luke hitting the gritty, then you go over to replay. And as you see, it says Y. It might say triangle. I'm pressing medium punch because that's where that is. And on my hitbox. And there's an on and off button. So if you see it right now, it's off. I can't press start replay. So if I press Y, medium punch, or triangle, it turns on. And then you have to click start replay. So boom. Now Luke's hitting the gritty. So now I can also hit the gritty with Luke. And now we're both hitting the gritty. So this is very important to understand. So if you go back and then if you press select, it erases it. So boom, erase. What's up next is, so let's say you want Luke to do a jump in and then do this string. Like boop. So you do that, you record it, you press start, you go over to the replay. But when you replay, it's going to be where you're standing. So you're going to want to press select to... You know what? Let me cover this as well. So select resets your position. You can reset. What people might not know is that if you hold a direction and then press select, you can actually teleport where you are. So if you hold left and press select, you'll go left. If you hold right and press select, you'll be right. If you hold down and press select, you'll be in middle. If you press up and press select, you'll switch side. Another way you can change this, and we'll go, and then, you know, now you're getting a little 2 for 1, is if you go to the... This one. If you go to the environment settings, you can press your start position, left, right, or center. What position you are at, P1, or I guess we put P2, what position the computer's at, left or right. And then from there you can go. So let's say I want to be on the left side, but I want to be on the right side. So boom. Or let's say I want to be on the right side, because now I'm in the corner and I want to do a combo, you know, that's like this on this side. Okay, so now that we have covered that, very important. So it's very good to always, after you record, put it back in a neutral. Make sure that your replay is on. Press start replay, right? When you press start replay, then Luke's gonna do the string. You're like, damn, dude, I hate this block string. I hate this move. I hate this. You know, Luke's are always doing this. Like, what do I do? Well, you know, because you're good at the game and you listen, you know, if he charges up, you can jump. Probably do a medium kick there. You can jump, get a punish. Now you know that when you do this, you can DI it and get a punish as long as he doesn't have level 3. Or when he does it, you know that you can do this. You can parry. You can EXDP, right? You can punch him out of it with medium punch. I actually didn't know that. I actually just tested it right now. So now I know that if I see a Luke charge Flash Knuckle after that, I can actually just do medium punch. I didn't know that. That's how good it is. Now, when you are doing a replay, and let's say you press start, or let's say you're having Luke do it, the moment you press start and back out, it stops the replay. So you have to press start and then click start replay again. So very good. Now on to the next part. So let's say, so clear it with select. So let's say now you're in the left side of the corner. You want Luke to do crouching medium punch, boom. You want him to do that on that. And then let's say, oh wait, you know what? How about we do this? And then we'll have him do that. And then we'll have him do that. So now there's 3 different options. And then you can toggle each of them on. But when you have them all on, what can happen is now when you fight a Luke, you can be like, okay, what's he going to do? You know, different options. Make sure you reset it. You know, different options. So, and then also, and then that one is baiting out throws, and then this one is going to grab me, right? The more on this side is to understand when to react, right? There's a lot of reactions that go on. This is very good. We'll do these two. This is very good because if you need like tech grabs, right? You should, you know, have Luke do crouching medium punch. And then you don't want him to do, you know, you don't want to tech the grab when he's punching, right? You want to be able to react to the grab. So this is a great segment for that. Now, I know what you're thinking is, wait a second. I don't know how to do Luke's moves, you know? I don't play Luke. I play, he plays Rashid, right? The person who requested this. Like, I play Rashid. I don't know Luke's moves at all. How do I look up Luke's moves? Well, once again, if you go to basic settings, go to command list, it's going to show you, you know, your character's move list. And at the bottom, you can't see it because my webcam is covering it. You'll see something that says change character to Y, triangle, or medium punch. So you press that, and then it brings up the character select screen, which then, let's say I will go to Rashid, and now I'm like, okay, how the hell do I do eagle spike? Man, all these Rashids are doing eagle spike. How do I punish eagle spike? I don't know how to do eagle spike, right? Okay, back, quarter circle, back, kick, right, is eagle spike. So now when I fight against a Rashid, so let's say you're Rashid, you go to Luke. Like, what the hell does Luke do? Or how the hell do you do Flash Knuckle and all this stuff. Like, oh, I didn't even know Luke had an overhead kick, right? Because sometimes, you know, us Luke players, we don't really let this shit go. What are some of his unique attacks? Like, this is very important to understand. Like, oh, okay, so after heavy punch, he can only do this other move. What can he do there? What can he do there? It's also very important that you understand that. That's mostly for the recording part. And I think that's going to be the end of the video. Now, I will say that with the recording does come the usage of this bar above you. Because if you... Also, you turn that on by going to screen display settings and turning on frame meter. If you turn it off, it's not there. If you turn it on, it is there. The reason why that's very important is because when you are recording these, we'll have him just do normal, his normal target combo. When you record it, like, oh, he's negative 14. I can punish that. What can I, you know, I can punish counter that. You know. There's always stuff to do. Oh, I can EXDP. If he does that, I can do level 3 super. You know, there's so much to understand that the game revolves around knowing each setting. But today, this is just recording. So hopefully you did learn how to use record settings. Of course, I'll do a little, you know, a little recap. You're gonna go to record settings. You're gonna press any of the slots, and then you press A, X, or light kick on it. And then you go over to replay after you press start and you turn it on. Now, down here, there is a countdown, right? Which could make it better for you. Which could make it better. Because let's say you have them... Oop. Whoopsie, my bad. So there is a countdown. Which is what you can do as well if you don't want to do it. So now, it's like prepare. So maybe I want Luke to stand here. And then you're ready. Personally, because I just been doing it for so long, I can just immediately I put myself in a position, and then I can press A, and then immediately do the combo that, you know, maybe a gold Luke is doing. That shit's hella unoptimal. Don't do that. Don't do this combo. It's cool, but, like, don't do it. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, now I gotta land it just so I don't look like a fraud. Wait a second. What the? Okay, wait. I'm a fraud? Wait. Why can't I do it? What the what the wait. Look at me. Look at I do. Why? You know what it is? You know what it is? I can do it on this side, you know? I can do it on this side. Look at that. My P2 DPs are bad. It's something I gotta work on, which is why I use training mode all the time. Or I should just... Okay, you know what? That's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like. There you go. Leave a like if it learns it, and comment like anything you want to learn on. Like, hey, I don't understand. Once again, I don't understand the reversals. Like, what should I be doing for the reversals? What's like all this mean? But yeah, so thank you everybody. Remember, do not be afraid to ask a question. Fighting games are pretty complicated, and then when you get the hang of fighting games, you kind of get the hang of every fighting game, right? When Mortal Kombat 1 comes out, it might be a lot of people's first fighting game on Mortal Kombat 1, which means they won't know how that training system works and how to, you know, there's frame data and there's so many block streams and cameo assists and combos. So thank you everybody, and I'll see y'all again in the next video. See ya.